Good evening, folks. It's 2111 on the 7th day of September 2022. And would you look at the gelt? This is sickness mix, and it's headed toward Brisbane. I know the look of this chem bomb mix, blindfolded. And I've been documenting this one for years. I'm going to turn off some of these town names right now. So this is going to show up much more clear. I wasn't planning on doing a video tonight, but this warrants it. If there's a toxic air alert to be given, it's a huge, huge amount of area that's been covered by this the sickness mixes. I call this particular chem deployment. It's excessively thick plumes. Always streamers different. And I can show you a correlation, and I will, between the look of these guys here and this type chem deployment and what killed people in 2016, which is a very definitive day in my story of my life. It's actually a day that I made a choice to give up everything I own and go out and tell the people of the world that we are being killed, because that's what happened. And I predicted then. I called a toxic air alert like I'm calling tonight. I did it in October of 2016, there on the 24th. Why couldn't I just done this to begin with? Doink. Right on the 24th of October, in the Great Australian Bight, I saw this. I saw the sickness mix. And today, I see this streaming towards Brisbane, towards a beautiful coastline and people and forests and animals that I love. And this is a painful forecast for me to do. And this is not easy. But you do not want to be out in this. See how a streamer's different? That's different. It's different than what was going off yesterday. It's different than what was going off 2 hours ago. It's different than what's going off out here. It's not just a little bomb and boom, boom, go to plumes. This is the sickness mix. If they were predicting a thunderstorm asthma attack, here's the chemical attack that's going to shred your lungs to give those symptoms. So says I. This is my opinion, and it's based on things I've seen in the past. Things like this that I've seen in the past. And this lasted 3 days. Actually, for 3 days you guys got blasted with the sickness mix. And that's what this is on this image here. It was taken a little later in the day after the deployment happened. It's the same look. It's different than the other chem bomb look. And the day after that, she was over the cities, streaming all over the top of you. You had breathed it, you had it, and then it was on, I believe it was on November, it was around the 1st or 2nd. The first people started dying. Yeah, dying. And I had called this out. In total, 7 people died in this area of the world because of the deployment that I blamed and I predicted was a bad thing that happened here. This happened here. People died here 7 days later. I see the same deployment now. And I see newspapers saying, thunderstorm asthma. And I see the creation of a sickness mix streaming over 2 states. A vast, vast area. Let's see if we can catch it today. So it's a little easier to just zip to the newness. Let's go to today. Oh, I'm going backwards in the time machine. Boy, did you guys get sprayed like bugs. Oh, in 1948, backwards. Right, let's go to today. Right, here's the sickness mix. It's not quite showing up in this image, actually. Because it'll be the 8th there now. And this will be yesterday. But for an area that this is covering, just to give you an idea of how much area is affected by this sickness mix streaming toward there. It's actually laid out in this area here. From here to about here. To about here. To about here. To all the way up to the coast. This is affected by this. Would you agree? Yeah, just north of Brissie and down the coastline of here. Total sickness mix smash. And you don't want to be out in this. This is not cool. Not cool at all. I just did that as a reference. So I'm going to turn that off because it's not relevant to today. This is Mount Isa's Doppler loop, not the normal radar. This shows how winds are going toward or away from the next rat, right? Toward or away. So you look for anomalies like this here, this spinner that came in, or sometimes it was spinning away while this is moving toward. So you knew you had something going on. You clearly see the radar rays in this particular image. But that's what this image is about. So I usually don't pay it too much mind, but I do like to see the winds. And this is what they're saying is going on. So I'd rather you see this. This is what's going on. It's actually beaming up the storm. See this here? That's a pulse. That's a radar pulse. And it has an effect of, you'll actually see each time it boop, 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 boop. It bumps the storm along a little bit. You'll see the actual energy waves go through the mass of clouds, nucleating a heavier band of storm coming through it. And then nothing in there. Right? So it's feeding the outflows, the waveform, up, down, so that the tops of the clouds get the higher and the lower ends get no cloud at all. In a waveform that's going boom, 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 like a big speaker. Except you won't hear it because your ears don't pick up that range. Look at that beam come out to this side. It ain't hiding this. Something sweeping. See it? Not cool at all. So as I hit this mix, it's going to disperse all over here. Now I've shown you there's clouds everywhere here, right? I mean, it's like everywhere. Right? You just covered in cloud right now. But your weather radar says there's nothing here. I call rubbish today. It's here. They just don't want you to see what's going on with it. This absolutely dispersing. When this stuff hits that stuff, boy, are you going to get some rain still. We deserve to know what's in that. It's not going to be healthy. It definitely ain't mother's milk up there. I'll tell you that. It's an infectant, pathogenic stuff. It's not healthy for life. We know this because every time we get these storms like this, people get sick. And I see this particular this is a deadly mix headed your way. Headed over Lismore, headed over this. This whole area has got the sickness mix. You got Grafton boiling away the atmosphere here. Look. Just around it. Bzzz, getting fried. Guilty Grafton's at it again. And the sickness mix is all over this whole area. Well, you know, they would make you cough yourself to death if they won't let you leave because you decided to do what they asked when they say don't build back, don't come back here, go away. We're making you go away, man. This is an extinction level event going on worldwide. And it just absolutely shatters me to have to report this tonight. It's very, very difficult. Disheartening, actually. So I'm going to have a hard time sleeping, though this is going over my friend's house. Somebody's blowing a hole over Harvey Bay. Look. I think clouds are a bit scared to come over here today. Look. Rod, what you running? If somebody got a tool running here, I see you. You're pointed out here. Point here. Go right down the coast, man. Eat this chem, man. I want a viper pointed here. I want a viper pointed here. Julie, I want you pointed straight into this massive stuff, and I want you to bless that water for all it's worth. And knock that chem out. My God. I know they might just put off more. Look at how it came out of this match. It's like it was hiding in this and they hit something. Aha! And it unveiled the crap. It is a sudden nucleation on the edge of this front line. I ain't never seen so many poppers going off at once. Look at this. My God. Whoa. They're coming out of this mass. I mean, science fiction-wise, you would think they was hiding an Independence Day type craft in here, and it was just deploying off of the edges of its craft. But clearly see the EMF, you see the bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. How many it's taken to do this? What they could do to us. What they're doing to you right now today. It's headed your way. It's right over the top of Bribey Island right now. It's done tendrilled its way out to sea. So anything coming out here, blow holding it up in the air and trying to take its one breath when it comes up, it's going to get dead. That ain't fair. That chem bomb blowing up ain't fair. Well, what's fair got to do with it? If life ain't fair, it ain't no carnival rides, just a bunch of clowns. In the place you go play the games. Here, take your money place. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's so many bombs going off here. I could lose count. Just swastika bomb going off right there. And it does. That's what it looks like. We got a Masonic bomb going off right there. Compass and square. What it looks like. Just call it what it looked like. Old grandpa with a hat on. Poop deck pappy with a gun to his head. Screaming. Getting shot. Right before it comes in the city. Oh my God. It's like watching an entity scene play out of someone's death. Trying to just somehow detach myself from this image while I'm showing it to you, documenting this. This is genocide. Who decided Australians were no longer welcome on the planet? Because that's what's going on. Jesus Christ. Look at it diving out of this cloud. I never seen it do like this. Anybody else been following chem for years like me has ever seen a deployment like this? I imagine the image from Worldview will be a little different type of day than this tomorrow. Ooh, boogeyman. Something going on the low deck. My God. And they already did you. This is going this way. Whew, this is hard. I'm not going to be able to keep watching this for long. I can't look. Right, let's show you what's going on storm-wise. And you do have some very fierce storms in a line coming across your country today. This is what's going on over the last 6 hours. This line you can expect to sweep out at an angle as it deflects a bit from this next rat beam here. Look at it flare up on Burt. Did Burt just hit a spike? It's definitely pulsing. It's not defined, so I'll need more of an image. But just underneath, just here, you can see it. Alright, I caught you. I caught him. Right here. See it? See the pulse? Right there. Still there. Changed its time. So it's pulsing, and when that stuff hits that, it's going to rock it. Because that's got that boom, 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 boom. That pulsation that even when we run some frequencies on a square, scalar type waves on them, it will induce quite reactions in storms. Oh yeah, look, the beam. It's pointed straight at it. Right here. There's a ray. The outside's here, and the outside is where the thumb is of here. Follow that thumb line. Straight in. Follow this thumb line. Straight in. This is a dead slam bust of an X-rat station beaming up and fueling more of a storm than would have been there before. And any flooding would be responsible by that. And a total flare-up when it comes to both sides of it. Full nucleation. This is bad. And you have another one firing up here. This one's already fired up. The atmosphere's already reverberating. It's just waiting for the big boom. Boom. Because it's all about that bass for them. Deep, low notes. Not going through long reach. Yeah, this is a slam bust. This is a spinner. This is a very dangerous storm here. Look. Look what's going on with it. Let's get down to the 1 hour. Right up here after alpha. This is spinning. It's kicking off tendrils. Expect hail through there. Expect it at this division line. This will shoot down suddenly when that tendril split. There's always a boom boom and a big nucleation happens. This is a dangerous spar right here and here. Yeah, that's bad for alpha. I say they're the highest risk right now for something tornadic, hail and all that. They're not showing me what's here. Sadly, to read what's coming over there, I have to go here. I have to look at this pulse. Is that right over a next red station that I seen pulsing? I mean, really, you can't get more of a slam bust than that. That's north of Roma. I don't know where everything is all the time. Thanks for something right here. Oh yeah, she's boiling underneath. Look, you just catch the edge of that tickle of it, right there. Ain't hide the whole thing. Yeah, there's the pulse right there coming from Emerald. Emerald's guilty. So that's probably Emerald. Emerald is there. Emerald is pulsing, and there's a circular pattern over Emerald. There's a circular pattern there. There's a circular pattern pulse here. Is that capable of pulsing there, 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 and there? Absolutely. They can pulse in many directions. Wow. That's creating all these supercells that are coming this way. All these chem bombs have the things in the atmosphere that when they fall out will make you sick and simulate an asthma condition. So use great care. This is falling on stuff. Oh my God. Have you ever in all your years seen them attack a peaceful population of people like this? I don't know why. Palestine comes to mind. Well, you guys are being Palestine, man. It is. It's a sneak attack. And it's going just as untalked about. Right, the line through Dubbo in the trough, totally chem bombed out, sickness mixed up, gun to Windy and all that. Or we're expecting the heaviest rains later in the next 24-hour period. Big chem bomb deployment off the coast of Tari. Something looks like it's written in some kind of letters here, but we know that's just written. It's just the notes of the death knell. The new sign. Chem bomb deployment right here. Boom, 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 boom. Going to plumes, and I'm not having any enthusiasm toward this at all tonight. I'm sorry. Not feeling comedic watching you guys being killed. So I'm having a hard time not bursting into tears right now. I'm absolutely disgusted. Let me show you the weather plan for the next some odd hours, and I'll give you another forecast in the morning, because I can't look at this no more. This just breaks my heart. The deliberate destruction of ways of life, neighborhoods, communities, people, memories, the plans of your whole life for your retirements or the birth of a new one might not be happening during the best of times right now. My God, look what's coming through. Yeah, right where this sickness mixed with. It's just what I told you was coming 6 days ago. And there comes the inundation. I just, without words sometimes. And right there's about the time I'll be doing a talk. Looks like it'll be clearing up for that. Good. Now, fresh data for you. That's going to be a busy day. And you look like you get a bit of a breather. Now, you got second helping. Well, the vortexes between here and here create some events anyhow. Little islands like this always do. Worldwide. Second helping at dinner time. Oh, that's right when the talk starts. You get some boomers. Hey, Rod, you're going to have to work on that for me. I'm going to put in a request. Yeah, let me translate your harmonizer with mine from here. Boy, you guys have a beautiful... I would blow all these stories out at once if I could wave my wand and make it happen. I've been trying. This is not from lack of trying. Right? Why would I suggest that if I haven't tried? I ain't giving up either. Alright, Western Australia, you do have some rains coming through. I ain't forgot about you. Because I told you were going to cop it to it the same time they were. Man, it's not an easy day. You got the kick around hitting Adelaide. You got this coming in off this coast, and it's absolutely devastating you all. And you're going to have the news blasting you about climate change with pictures of pigtail girls going, probably pick a new one. She'll probably have a hat on or something like Australian. Look at that line of storms coming through Friday. Right there in that line of chem-bomb sickness mix. You got chem-bomb asthma coming, man. My asthma, bad air. Comes from lying-ass politicians not being honest. And your weather is well owned, because it's obvious. I'm the only one able to give a forecast, and I'm a conspiracy theorist. Maybe it's time for the conspiracy theorists to get a voice. It's not ridiculed, belittled, because my stats of correctness are up there. Now, to use Harry's phrase, only results count. And how's my result? I'm not happy with what I'm seeing going on today. And I am issuing a toxic air alert for 150,000 square kilometers of airspace between here and here, all the way to the coast. Yep, that is a toxic air alert for this entire area. They have chem-bombed you. You have a chemical attack going on now. My God, have mercy on these people. Look, they're all in straight lines, striations. This is a planned depopulation event to make you sick and sell some new vaccine. They've got to be. I imagine they're going to suggest it. Right? If it's even suggested, and I said I was going to suggest it, well, maybe I'm not too far from the mark. Anyways, be safe, people. Big love. Peace.